MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com, here with my son Ryan.
Hi.
Welcome Wargamers to another Steel Spectres versus Veil-Touched Ravage Star battle report. In this game we got 700 points that were battling against each other in a vortex scenario. Let's dive right in and take a look at the armies.
We play and call it work.
Starting with the Steel Spectres, which you can get yourself now that this is all on pre-order for physical. Link has been provided in the video description below for that. First commander up is the Spectral Blade. He's got stealth and fear and he can advance deploy. He's got scout as well, plus he's bulky, and he can also redeploy if he wishes. And so Ryan has chosen to bring him because he is versatile and he can dish out the damage. Second commander in the list is the Telrathi Militia Lieutenant. Now Ryan, this was new since the last time you fielded your Steel Spectres, this commander in particular. Why did you want to bring him?
First off, he looks cool.
So rule of cool passed, okay.
Yeah.
And what else?
And also he's at the Ravage Star booth at Adepticon. I played some demo games with this guy as my commander, and I really liked the gameplay. And I'll get into that later on.
Ah, so he did something special that you want to do again.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I guess we'll have to look out for that. For a core, you got your Ibex mobile patrol drones, led by a Telrathi engineer.
Now this one is a little bit different than last time, because last time we didn't know that the MAR turrets were actually an elite. But we just had to improvise, and I think this is a close enough match.
Absolutely, plus they're still the drones.
Yeah.
You're gonna get more shots with these guys anyway. In my opinion, I think they're better.
Yeah.
For your second core choice, you have Blade Burn Raiders. I like these guys, Ray.
Yeah, I like the parry.
The parry, harder to hit in close combat, huh?
Yeah.
That is a pretty sweet ability. They look like ninjas. Mm-hmm. For your third core, you have Telrathi Enforcer droids, 10 in this unit, and ooh, what? They themselves can heal on a boost.
Yep. 5, and I think they can regularly heal too.
That's right, they can regularly heal too.
Yeah, and that's why I chose the other commander, because the other commander, as long as they're in 3 inches,
This guy, you
he
mean?
can actually heal 5 of them.
He can, that's true.
As long with an elite.
Then for an elite, you got Armac Instigator Mechs and their servo fists.
Yeah, I really like that ability. It's good.
You mean the boost? The boost ability? Where you gain reaping on your servo fists? Yeah. And swift?
Yep.
Yeah, because they move 6. They can charge 12 on the swift, you know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Your second elite choice, we got your androids. So, what do you like about these guys, right?
These guys, I love how they're like absolute gods at melee.
Yeah, they're pretty good, aren't they? I'm gonna have to peg them off first.
No.
If I don't say so myself. They're scary. They're scary.
No.
Last but not least, we got your heavy, your support here, your skiffy, rewired mining skiff.
Same thing.
You're right, it's the same thing. What I like about him is that he can crash into stuff.
And absolutely demolish everything.
Yeah, he's got some crushing abilities that up his damage output.
Yeah. So
we'll look forward to that once he gets moving around. And that is 700 points of Steel Spectres.
705 actually.
Nah, it's sure? I think it's exactly 700.
No, it's 705.
Are you sure?
You can't forget the extra 5 points.
Okay, fine. You have 705 points, and therefore you're up by 10.
Good.
So if you win, it's because you have an extra 10 points. Let's take a look at the Veil-Touched. And here we have 700 points of Veil-Touched. In the front here, for my command, I have Lord Davicus, beautifully converted by Algerathan. Thank you very much for that. For my second command, I have Tyric on Breacher, which is an Assalian Devourer. This actually takes up 2 spots in the detachment, both the command and the support, because he is so big and powerful. He's got 20 wounds in total. So he's gonna cause some devastation, roam his way across the battlefield, and instill some fear in the hearts of his enemies. For my second support choice, I have an Oathborn, which he's gonna do some of the heavy lifting for the army and take care of some of that Telrathi threat. For an elite choice, I have my Goretti, So they're fantastic at long range and they got a lot of shots. So watch out. For core, I have a squad of Saurospites kitted out for melee, as well as some Dominaran sentries, which this time are kitted out for long ranged. And last but not least, for my last core, I have a squad of executioners. And that is my 700 points of Veil Touched. Now on to the scenario. As you can see, there are 3 objectives in the middle. This is the Vortex, which was a contest winner created by Chorizo on the Ravage Star Discord server. Those 3 objectives that we see there are the main objectives of this battle. The center objective stays in the middle of the table. However, the other 2 works as follows. Starting the second round, the player with the lowest victory points, or the winner of a roll-off if the game is tied, chooses which direction the Vortex moves. So move the 2 outer objectives in that direction, having them still end 15 inches from the center objective in a straight line. We have this wonderful diagram here to show us what that means. So basically, starting at round 2, the center objective stays, but the other 2 objectives can shift around so that they still end, as long as they still end within 15 inches of the center objective. And the person who determines that is the person with the lowest victory points, so that they can possibly move those
Lowest?
objectives.
I thought it was highest.
They can move the objectives closer to them or farther away from the opponent. Yeah, I guess it's a way of balancing the scenario, which is pretty cool. Victory points are calculated as follows, and they are cumulative. So, 1 victory point for controlling at least 1 objective. Okay, 1 victory point for controlling at least 2 objectives. 1 victory point for controlling more objectives than your opponent. And then 1 victory point for destroying the most enemy units. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
You don't look like you're afraid to go into battle in the very least.
No.
Are you sure? Not even 1% afraid? Because the Veil Touch, they instill fear in the hearts of the humans.
No.
Okay, well, time to run at it then. Taking a look at deployment now. You see Tyricon Breacher with the Executioners beside and the Oathborn right in the middle. Beside Davicus with the Goretti in front and the Centurion Dominaran right beside. A reason why is because he's got a special targeting ability, which is target coordination, which allows +1 accuracy to friendly units within 12 inches of him. And so these are the 1, 2, 3 firing units in my army. Figured I'd keep them close to Davicus. On the far side, we have the Saurospites about to run up to that objective on the far side. On your side, Ryan, this is your counter deployment with all of your units kind of up front and center. Not quite sure what Ryan's strategy is, but we'll soon see.
What do you mean?
I don't know what your
It should
strategy
be
is.
easy.
Do you want to tell me your strategy? I have no clue what it is.
Well, only if you tell me your strategy.
Okay, well I kind of just did tell you my strategy. They're all going to stay close to Davicus because they get +1 accuracy, and then Tyrek and Executioners are going to run up. Same with the Saurospites on the other side, they're going to run up. So what about you?
All right, strategy. So each of my core unit. So, all right, I have my 2 commanders, and this commander and this core work really well. So this is going to be within 3 of this, and this commander works well with this group. So he's going to be in 3 with them, and then my androids in the middle, and in each core has an elite or a support. So they have a support to back them up, and they have an elite to back them up with androids in the back, with shooting in the back.
That's actually very sound. Okay, may the best man win. You ready?
Yep.
Round 1, let's go. First unit, that's going to be a boost for me.
Just take it.
Just take it. For my first boost, I will boost my Saurospites so that they can run. Normally it's distance and a half for their move. So if they move 6, they would go 9, but by boosting, they gain Swift, which means they can go double their move, which is 12 inches, which means they can hold that objective. And since I pulled a boost token, it automatically has to go to Ryan.
Yeah.
And it goes to him anyway, so that is a core choice.
Oh. So I will be moving my Ibex mobile patrol drones, and I'm just gonna do that.
It's gonna move them on up, eh?
Yep.
Okay, so you're running, making a run move? Because that's a double action? Because then you can move them farther.
I moved 8, and that was only 1 action, so I'm gonna shoot Yargaretti.
After measuring the distance here, that's long range, which the penalty to that is -3 to your accuracy. So your 6s become 9 pluses. Now you do have reaping 9 plus. So any 9s,
Reaping 2.
it counts as 2 hits. So there you go.
Oh.
You get 3 9s.
3 9s?
Yeah, so it counts as 6 hits.
6 hits, yay!
Your AP 1, but I'm armored 1, so that negates that. I am 5 up defense on my Goretti. And I fail 1, which means that 1 takes 1 wound. They're 2 wounds each. Next up, we have, ooh, another one of yours. We have your command, one of them.
Okay, so we did measure it, and I am going to run so I can move 1 foot. And that leads me to be there. Let's go over here. And that is within 3 of the objectives, so that objective is now mine.
Putting the pressure on, Rye. Okay, my elite. That would be my Goretti.
Oh.
Moving up my Goretti. Reason why, so that I can be in medium range of some of your drones there. And I'm still within 12 of Davicus, which means I'm +1 accuracy. And since I'm in medium range, normally it would be, I would worsen my accuracy by 1, but my bonus to that just negates, so I just shoot normally now. That's 12 shots, hitting on 4s, reaping 8 plus. AP 1 of these, you got no armor, so that's 7 plus defense for you.
Unfortunately, I did roll the worst roll in my life. I only got 3 saves, and that's enough to take out my entire unit.
New underdog just created. All right, Ryan, I think you got the viewer vote.
Please be me.
That's a
Or
core
not.
for me. Okay, let's run up some executioners.
Oh no.
So they move from there to there, closer to that objective on the side, pulling the next token, getting another commander, which in this case is going to be, sure, let's, you know what, let's move Davicus. Davicus is going to move up, and that's all he's going to do.
Oh yay.
Next token, that's you. You're heavy.
Yay! Skiffy. I'm using Skiffy and I'm moving him up 12 and using my run. So that is Skiffy's turn.
Next unit, my heavy, which is my Oathborn. Just getting ever so close to some stuff happening. Pulling another token, that's you. That's another core of yours.
Alright, so I'm moving my Bladeburn Raiders over to the objective next to my commander.
You running them?
Yes, I'm running them. No, I'm not running them. I'm moving them 6 inches.
Oh, okay. So what's your second action going to be on them?
My second action. Their range is not enough to catch them, so I will just run them up. So let me just move them 3 more inches.
Pulling the next one. Okay, that's a boost for you, right?
Oh, yay.
He's so excited to activate your androids.
Where are these androids?
I love it so much. So those 3 in the back there, that's Ryan's favorite unit. One of your favorites anyway.
No, it's my favorite.
It is your absolute favorite?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Because of Dragon Ball? Because of androids? I mean, that certainly helps, doesn't it?
it's hard to tell, but it's definitely in the top 3.
Yeah. So Ryan, you've decided to boost your commander
Yep.
right in the middle there.
Yeah, and I'm using the boost ability that allows me to do quad guns rapid fire gain Nova 2 or the quad guns single shot gain sniper. I'm gonna do the quad gun single shot gain a sniper only because sniper means that it ignores all range ability.
Like penalties, you mean?
Yeah, penalties.
Yes.
So I'm at long range. I would usually do -3 to my accuracy. Since I have sniper, that just completely ignores it and it's regular accuracy.
Against what?
Against your Goretti, I need to get those out.
That's true. They took out your drones. So okay, how many shots does it have?
4.
Okay, so 4 shots there, and you didn't move.
No, I'm not moving, so I am focusing So 2 pluses instead of 3 pluses.
For your accuracy, excellent. Okay, all right, so 4 shots on 2 pluses.
And I'm really looking for those 8s.
Well, you get 3 8 pluses there.
And 1 regular shot.
So with the 8 pluses, you have anti-armor and you have piercing and crushing.
Yeah, which doesn't really matter.
Not in my case, because you're damage 2 on those anyway, and if you're targeting the Goretti, they're 2 wounds apiece.
Yeah.
That's going to be devastating. So with piercing, it becomes a 3.
Yep.
So I'll just roll these 3. So my defense of 5 becomes an 8. And I save 2, fail 1.
So 1 guy's dead.
1 guy dies, and now here's the regular one, which I fail.
Yep.
So 2 guys die from that. 1, 2.
That was good.
You kill 1 more, then you force the leadership on me.
Maybe you now.
So it has to be me now because you pulled
And it is you.
a boost. So I'll activate my Domineering and I'll just run them forward.
Okay.
They've gone from there to there. And let's pull another token. That's you. That's another boost for you. So with that boost token, Ryan has moved up his mechs and he is shooting long range at the Goretti. He's really got to take out these Goretti with his anti-armor cannons. He's got 3 shots each, so 6 in total. And he's looking for 8 pluses. With
6 dice.
With the 8 pluses, you also have anti-armor and piercing. So 8s are good. Here, let me see. You get 2.
2.
All right, so my defense of 5 becomes an 8. And I made both. Just wanted to see.
That's a 5. That's a 5.
Is that a 5?
Yeah, that was a 5.
Is that a 5? Did you just change it to a 5? Did you just change it to
That was a 5 also.
Was it also a 5?
Yeah, that was also a 5.
Okay, that answers that question. Your shocked face, though, was really good.
Oh.
So you just boosted, so now I have to go. So I'll just keep on. There you go. I get a boost. I get a boost on Tyrak.
Oh, you got a boost on Tyrak.
Now here's the awesome thing. I'm going to choose my boost on Tyrak, which is Swift, which allows me to charge double my move, which gets me into combat here with your Blade Burn Raiders. So I'm going to attack them. Before I resolve the close combat attacks, it's got Heavy Impact 3, so 3 automatic 2 damage AP2 hits. So go ahead and roll.
Oh, AP2.
It's AP2.
Oh, so then it's 8 pluses. I thought it was AP3.
Yeah, 8 pluses for you. And you make 1, so 2 go down. 1 and 2. Rolling for my Executioner now. 4 attacks and 3 plus. This is -1 actually, so it would be 4 plus. So I get 3 hits. AP2, so you're looking for 8 pluses. Okay, and you made 1, so 2 more go down.
Oh, wow, that sucked.
Now it's 3 attacks with the Maws and Claws. That this is Reaping 7 plus. And I get 1 Reaping, so that counts as 2 hits. 2 more at 8 plus. Okay, 2 more go down. Because you're depleted, which means you're reduced to below half, you need to make a leadership roll, otherwise be shaken. I cause fear, so you're -1 to your leadership. Goes from a 6 to a 7 on a D10. And you make
Yeah!
You're fine.
Finally, I don't mess one of those up.
So it has to automatically go to you, no matter what. So there's an elite. Do you have an elite that can activate?
Yeah, I can.
You can?
The androids.
Okay.
So my androids can move 8, but I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna help out these guys take out Tyrak. Pretty sure that's what it was, right?
Yeah. Good move.
Yeah.
Good use of them too.
Because these androids are powerful. Just like Pussy. Do you feel 1 or 2?
All right, so that's your core. Okay, and that's your androids in the back.
Okay, so I'm going to move these guys up 6. Yeah. And let me just...
So that's your first action. For your second action,
I will shoot your Goretti because I really need to get those things out.
you want to take some vengeance on here.
Yeah, so...
Instead of 6s for accuracy, you need 7s because you're shooting at medium range. So go ahead and fire. 5 up defense. So I failed 1, one's reduced to 1 wound.
Okay.
This is the end of battle round 1, and we need to calculate victory points here. So you score 1 victory point for holding 1 objective. So let's do my side first here. We have these Sorrow Spites, so that's 1 victory point. A secondary victory point for holding at least 2, which I do. And you get a 3rd victory point for holding more than your opponent, which I do as well. And you get an extra victory point for killing more units than your enemy does, and I do as well. So that's 4 victory points for the Veil Touch Rye, 0 for the Steel Spectres at this point in time, and we're going into turn 2. Are you ready for it?
No.
Are you afraid yet?
No.
Okay. As per the rules, the player with the lesser amount of victory points gets a bonus boost token going into the next round. So Ryan's got an extra boost token, and here we go. See who goes first. Battle round 2. That's Ryan with a core. And Ryan, since he's down victory points, he gets to move the vortex, and as long as those outer objectives are still within 15 inches of the center objective, he's able to move them in straight lines, and he's done that. This objective over here is now back there, and this objective, which was there, is now over here. So it's made my job a little bit harder for round 2 to score victory points, and we'll see where this goes. Now back to the first activation, which is Ryan's core. Your droids. What are you gonna do with your droids?
Move them up 6 and attack.
And attack as in shoot.
Yes, same thing.
Shoot the Goretti.
Yeah.
You're looking at me like, of course. I think that's life's mission right now, is to eliminate the Goretti.
And I have the objective.
Yes, you do. Now, because your guns have point blank, that means shooting within your short range, which you are right now, 8 inches, you actually increase it by the number of attacks indicated by the bracket, which is 1. So you get 2 shots each instead of 1 shot each. So 20 shots in total.
It is on 6s.
Okay.
This could be bad for you.
It could be. No AP, 5 up defense for me. Okay, that eliminates 1, 2, 3. You just eliminated the unit.
Yes!
I'm so glad you're happy.
Let's go!
So there you go.
Yippee!
Now, ooh, you activate again with one of your commanders.
Yippee!
So your commander is going to attack Lord Tyrek there with your 4 attacks, and you are focusing for an extra action. It's a hit on 2s instead of 3s. Let's see if it makes a difference.
I'm really looking for those A+ because A+ I get reaping 2.
Mm-hmm. And it made a difference, look at that. So you get 4 hits. You get 1 reaping as well, so throw an extra die in there. That's 5 hits in total. I'm armored 3, so that eats up the AP there. So I'll just roll my defense 5. 1, 2 fails, and that's 2 damage per fail, so I just go down by 4. So I gotta make a leadership test because you cause stun, and so you cause fear as well, so my leadership goes from 4 to 5. And I fail because you caused fear.
That caused the difference.
It absolutely
That
did.
caused the difference.
So now I'm shaken. I only have 1 action when I activate.
How was that thing scared of my commander?
Well, you did something scary. I mean, you're pretty stealthy, let's face it. You came out of nowhere and spooked me. Okay, next activation. All right, that's core on my side. So over on this side, I'm gonna move my sentries and target your droids on the other side there. 1 shot each, hitting on 6s, getting a pretty bad roll. 3 hits, so defense 6+ for you. And you save 1 to go through. Next activation. Oh, that's a boost for you.
Yippee! Ow! Okay, so I'm moving my androids and I'm boosting them and I'm charging into Lord Tyrek. Now since I'm boosting, I get to, well, instead of impact 2, it's heavy impact 2.
Makes a big difference.
Makes a big difference.
Absolutely. So those are 3 automatic hits. AP doesn't matter, but the damage does very much. Okay, 2 damage each instead of the normal 1. So 5 up defense. Let's see what I can save here. I failed 1, so 2 more damage goes through. 3 attacks apiece, each with Reaping 8+2. So you're looking for 4s, but 8s are special. So go ahead and roll. Yeah, that's decent. And with your Reaping, you have a total of 10 hits, so I'll roll my defense now, 5+. For every fail, that's 2 damage. So that's 2, 3. That's 6 damage that you caused there from that. So all of your attacks in total ended up inflicting 8 damage. Lord Tyrek is down to 8 wounds remaining from his starting 20 at the beginning of last round, so that's kind of a big deal. What the heck? Okay, that's enough of that.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get you back. Okay. Now you boosted, so it has to be me, so it's my core, and yes indeed, yeah, I'm gonna...
Now you're executioners. It's like they're gonna do anything.
You know what? I'm gonna activate my Soros Bites over here, and actually just go by that objective.
How dare you?
Well, I'm gonna get points. It's the name of the game, so that's what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm getting points.
And pulling the next one, which is your other commander. All right, so Talrathi Militia Lieutenant's gonna be firing at my Oathborn here. You're at medium range, you're -1, so hitting on 4s instead of 3s with your quad gun single shot. Go ahead. You're looking for 8s though, even though you hit on 4s. Oh, so only 2 shots.
2 regular shots.
Okay, so it's all just regular stuff here. AP1, which I'm armored, so I'll just roll my regular save. My defense of 5+, which I fail 1, and the one that matters because it's 2 damage. So I go from 12 wounds down to 10. Now for the next activation, that is a boost for you. All right, you know what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna charge him and then use my assault move, so I get both my ranged and my melee.
That's right. So on your Skiffy, your mining lasers, which is normally a ranged ability, gains assault on a boost. Now the assault special rule allows you to shoot with a ranged weapon in addition to your free melee attack. So that's actually a big deal because normally you would only get your melee, your mining laser melee range
and
ability.
since I charged into you, that is heavy impact too.
Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff
Roll
happening.
for defense.
Okay, rolling for defense. Let's see what happens. That's fine.
Oh.
Rolling first for your ranged mining laser. Okay, this has Reaping 8+, in addition to the anti-armor and piercing 8+. But you're hitting on 5s. Okay. But you're looking for 8s, and that's 2 8s. So that's yeah, so you have 4 attacks there. Anti-armor, you get rid of my armor. Okay. The AP instead of 2 becomes 4, which means I'm defense 9 on these. Oh my goodness. And it's 3 damage apiece. So, okay. 3 damage apiece. Defense 9. I make 1, but 3 go through, which means I'm down to 1 wound remaining. Now you get to roll 3 attacks for your melee Mining Reaper.
5 pluses?
Mining Laser, yes. 5 pluses.
But I'm really looking for those 8s.
You're looking for 8s.
No 8s.
You cannot not a single one. I live with 1 wound remaining.
I'm getting you next round.
Yeah, you probably will.
Yeah.
Now I'm down to 1 wound remaining, which means that I am depleted, which I'm going to roll for leadership. Okay, and leadership 5, which I make. And I am degraded, which means I'm -2 accuracy, -2 movement. Yeah, it's not a great thing to be completely degraded here. It's degrading. So you boosted, which means it has to go over to me. Okay, it's my elite. My Goretti are dead, so I'm just gonna redraw. Okay, that's you. It has to go to me, like I said, so redraw. Okay, I get a boost. So I'm gonna boost Davicus, and he'll charge into combat over here. And I'll choose for him to gain Battle Synergy, and Corrupted Claw gains Piercing 8+4. That's what I'm doing. My Corrupted Pistol is Assault, so I'm gonna roll for those. I hit on 3s, so I get 1 hit there. So your save is a 7. Your defense is 7 instead of 6, because you're armored. So go ahead and roll 1 die, see if you save this.
7?
Yeah. And no. So you take 2 damage so far. Now I'll attack you with my Corrupted Claw. My Corrupted Claw has 5 attacks, and it's reaping 8+2. Ooh, and I get a 9. So I hit on 3s. So 3 in total, which are regular, and then that one is reaping. So 5. Because I boosted, I gain piercing 8+4, but you are armored 1. So on 2 dice, roll for AP 3, which is defense 9+. Go ahead. All right, so they both go through. That's a total of 4 more damage. Nope, 6 more damage. This is 3 damage apiece. Yeah, 3 damage apiece here. Okay, and so you're down to what, 2?
Oh, if I explode, then that's big trouble.
Mm-hmm. Your defense is 7+. You have to make all 3 here in order to survive. 7+ defense. Oh! Failed just by 1. That means it goes through. Explodes 3 inches. That means Oathborn and Davicus are affected by that.
And my little guy.
And your droids. You explode 3 inches here and you're a large vehicle. So that means it's damage 1 AP2 for every 9+ that you roll. Go ahead and roll. Okay, that's at least 1. I'm gonna roll defense on Davicus first. It's AP2, so it's a 6-up defense, and I fail, so I take 2 damage. I take 1 damage from that. So I am down to 7 wounds there. On my Oathborn, ooh, he's good because he's armored 2. Now you need to roll a save on your droids there. So go ahead and roll defense on your droids.
My droids have defense 6, and it's AP 1.
AP 2.
Eight.
That's right.
8+. Or not.
So 1 droid is eliminated.
Not too bad.
And Skiffy is taken out of the equation.
That did nothing.
The explosion did a little bit of damage, but your Skiffy managed to bring my Oathborn down to 1 wound. Next activation has to be yours because I boosted, and you have a core that can activate.
Core.
Bladeburn Raiders are attacking Lord Tyrek, and you got 4 attacks there. Are you going to focus?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're hitting on 4s then.
I really want those 8s.
Yeah, because you're reaping.
Oh.
So it looks like 3 hits in total. And AP 1, but Tyrek is armored, so defense 5, fail 2. So I take 2 more points of damage. I'm down to 6 wounds remaining. Next activation. Okay, that's a commander for me, so that's gonna have to be Tyrek. Yeah, it's about time he does something. Now, I am going to roll to see if I'm no longer shaken. I am affected by your fear aura, so let's see if that makes a difference. It makes a difference. I'm still shaken. Tyrek is still shaken, and so I only have 1 action. So I only get 1 attack here because I'm stunned. So I'm hitting on 3s with my Executioner. It's reaping 8+. And I get 2 reapings. That was a 3 to hit, so that's all hits, so that's 6 in total. So you have parry, so it's actually -1 for me to hit you, so instead of 6 hits, it's 5 in total.
Same thing.
Oh, okay, I'll take the extra.
No!
Yeah, not the same thing. So go ahead and roll your defense. You are looking for 7s here. Each one that goes through, I eliminate 1. Yeah, so that takes them all out, because it's 4 damage each. And androids are gone. Next draw, it is elite for you.
Yippee!
Now with your Armac Instigator mechs back there, Ryan has decided to fire at my Oathborn. Reason being, I only have 1 wound remaining on him, so if he can eliminate him, that takes out a unit that can attack him, which is actually quite smart. So with your double anti-armor cannon, so 6 shots in total. Are you choosing to focus then, Ryan?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so no penalty for medium range there, so hitting on 5s with 6 attacks. And 8+ are good for you because they're anti-armor and they're piercing.
Oh.
And you get 2 8+, which is really, really good.
I was looking for 5+.
Yep, so you get another hit in there as well. Your anti-armor gets rid of my armored and piercing 3. So those 8+ become AP 3 instead of 1, which is awesome. So my defense goes from 5 to 8 on these 2. And I fail both. And, oh, there's 6 damage each, so that actually eliminates me. And that's not good for business, not good at all. But I do explode 3 inches, and so that only affects my executioners.
Measure that.
And okay, I'll measure it. It might affect Davicus too.
Measure that. His tail.
And yeah, I'll give that to you. Okay, that also affects Davicus. Any 9 pluses is bad for me.
You need to get 9 pluses.
Oh boy. Okay, so that's 3.
Yes.
That's 3 9 pluses right there. So those are AP2, 1 damage. So here, let's 3 9 pluses. So that's 3 dice I'll roll for Davicus there. He's not armored. So this is 1 goes through for him. And so he takes 1 more damage, bringing his wounds down to 5.
5,
Because he was already damaged for 2.
Yep.
And now for my executioners. Yeah, so that takes out 1. There's 1 plus, there's 1 more that has 1 wound remaining. And Oathborn is gone. Next up for attacks, that is a heavy on your end. Do you have a heavy?
No. He's dead.
He's dead now? Okay.
I used all my guys.
Did you? All right, so let's see what we got. Elite on your side, but you're ready. Okay, that's a boost on my side. So I'll boost my executioners.
No.
Now, unfortunately, I'm too far away to charge you, so I'm just going to run up here so as to contest this objective. Because if I do that, then no one gets that now. So it must go over to your side now. Ooh, you have a boost.
Ooh, I'm gonna boost those guys. All right, I'm using my boost ability where I can bring back 5, but since I only lost 3, I'm just bringing back those 3, and I now have a full unit. Now I'm going to shoot you with my shotguns.
Who are you shooting?
The executioners.
Now, because those droids have point blank on their shotguns and they're within short range, that means that you have double shots. So you have 20 shots coming towards those executioners, and you're hitting on 6s. Do you want to focus?
Yeah, I'll focus.
Okay, so you're hitting on 5s. Because you focused, you gained an additional 3 shots that would have otherwise missed. So that's actually really good. It's AP1, so my defense goes from 6 to 7. Oh boy. Looks like I failed 2 in total there. Because of 2 wounds apiece. So 2 die. And because they are above half of their starting strength, they're not depleted as of yet. And that is all of the units activated this round. Now, calculating the score, you have nothing there. I hold that objective. You hold the center objective because you have more that can test it. And you hold that back objective back there. So you have 1 point for holding 1, another point for holding 2. You have another point for holding more than me. So that's 3 victory points for you thus far. I eliminated 2 units, which were your androids plus your Skiffy. And then you eliminated 2 units, which were my Oathborn and my Goretti. So we tie there. So you have 3 points, and I only gained 1 there, which adds to my 4 for last round, so 5 in total. So 5 to 3 is the score. So you still get to move the objectives, and you still get an additional boost token in the bag this round. Beginning of battle round 3, looks like those 2 objectives were moved back there, still within 15 inches of the center objective, and an extra boost token for Ryan in this bag. And we're gonna see who gets the first pull. Chances are Ryan is, because he's got more units on the table, so there you go. So Ryan pulled a core on his turn, and he's moving back towards that objective, which
that's 3 inches.
Which he holds. So he's running back, which, I mean, it is turn 3, so it does make sense for him to rack up some more victory points, and it makes it so I can't charge them with my executioners or Davicus, so it actually,
That is all of my guys in range of this, because my commander is exactly 3 inches. Not my commander, my captain.
The captain, okay. Next up, I pull Davicus, so I'm going to charge into your commander and see what happens. Let's do a one-on-one fight between Davicus and your commander. My corrupted pistol has assault, which means I can shoot it off a couple times when I'm charging into combat. So I'm hitting on 3s. And that's 1 hit at AP 2. Okay, so go ahead and roll your 7 up defense now. And that goes through for 2 damage, bringing your wounds from 8 down to 6. Now for my corrupted claw, it is 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, and reaping 8. So no reaping. Oh wow.
Yay.
Okay, that's actually pretty standard attacks there. So 3 go through. That's AP 2. So 7 up defense, and each one is 3 damage. So you need to save 2 of these in order to live. Looking for 7s. Oh, fail all 3.
So I die.
So he's eliminated. Next activation. That's a boost for me, which I will give to Tyrick, I think. Oh, wait. Now I got some guys over there that need to hold objectives. Okay, I gotta think about this. My Sorrow Spites gain Swift when they boost. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, this is so awkward. So let's go ahead and move them in there. And attack you. The Sorrow Spites boost ability gives them Swift and Impact. So go ahead and roll your defense, 6 up. Okay, so 2 go through, so 2 are eliminated. Now I'll roll for my Terrifying Shriek, which is an assault, short stun, 4-inch range weapon. I've charged into combat, so I can roll for it now, hitting on 6s. And getting 5. Okay, so you make 3, so 2 more go down. And now for their actual attacks, their mutations. Mutations have 5 up accuracy, and it's reaping 6+. So we get another 1, 2, 3, 4, but we miss with all those. So a total of 8 hits. These are 7 up defense because it's AP 1. And that takes out the rest of them. That was a boost for me, so it has to be you now. That's your boost.
Yes, all right, I'm gonna boost these guys. Charging into your Sorrow Spites.
Immediate revenge. Heavy impact, 2 coming in, auto hits. So I have no armor on my Sorrow Spites. My defense 6 goes to 8. So 1 goes through and 1 is killed from the heavy impact. And now you're choosing to boost them for reaping 8+. So you have 4 attacks in total. Yeah, and you're hitting on 4s, but looking for 8s. And getting 3. So that means you add 3 more dice there. And that's more than made up for the fact that you chose reaping over the other. So I'm 8+ defense now because you're AP2, and for every fail, I lose a Sorrow Spite. So I lose 1, 2, 3, 4 Sorrow Spites. Only 2 remaining, and I am depleted. I'm definitely depleted, so I'm gonna roll for leadership. Leadership 6, I fail, so I'm now shaken, which means I don't count as holding that objective at all, which means you've taken that objective away from me.
This objective is open though.
The one in the back? Yes, it is. So you just boosted, so it's automatically my turn, and I'll activate my commander, which will be Tyrick. You're lucky I didn't grab a boost for him, because I would have taken off the shaken right away. Let's see if he is continues to be shaken. And because he is afraid, because you cause fear, he is continued to be shaken. He only has 1 action. Tyrick has 4 attacks with his Executioner. He's targeting the Bladeburn Raiders that he's in combat with. They have parry, so it's -1 accuracy for me. So I'll be hitting you on 4s instead of 3s. Okay, so that's 3 hits. I get no reaping on that. 8+ is for you. So 3 go down. There's still 1 remaining.
Leadership test.
Next one, core for me, which is my Executioners. And okay, so they're gonna run forward. They don't quite hold the objective, but at least they're doing something. And that's a boost for me, but I've actually gone with everything. Nope, I haven't gone with my sentries. which I'll choose to just move forward because they're doing nothing behind. So that's a boost. That means it automatically goes to you. Elite for you.
I already used them.
Command for you.
Yeah.
And you've activated your commander and you chose to redeploy him, which he has as one of his special rules, and place him back there on that objective so as to hold it. And you've even placed him outside of 9 inches away from my executioners, making it so it's impossible for me to charge you even on my turn, my next turn. So very smart. And it also secures a second objective for you because these mechs over here have no contest with those shaken Soros Spites. The Soros Spites are shaken, so therefore they don't hold the objective at all.
Probably.
Okay, so nothing, nothing, nothing. That's already something. And then a boost for you.
Oh, a boost?
Which would be him.
I'm gonna use him. Actually gonna use the boost ability to also redeploy him.
Oh, okay. Well then you redeploy, where are you gonna put him?
It has to be with...
At the end of the round, I hold 1 victory point for holding the objective in the middle, and I killed more enemy units, thereby giving me 2 victory points in total. Now, you hold 2 objectives in the back. You hold more than me, which means that you get a total of 3, because you hold 1 plus 2 plus 1 more, bringing the totals to 7 to 6. Veil Touch 2 Steel Spectres. Now on to round 4. Final round. Beginning of the round, right? Let's see. Okay. What you got? What you got? What you got?
Yay! It's one of my boosts.
Well, there you go. What are you gonna boost? Your mechs?
Yeah, my mechs.
Yeah. That you look kind of not so happy. That reaction was like not commensurate with
Yay!
how much of an advantage.
200!
Oh wow. Okay. Sorry, whoever's wearing headphones.
You a servo?
So mech's doing Servo Fist, attacking the Soros Spites. And because it's boosted, it's reaping 8 plus 2. And good thing too, because you get a couple extra in there, so that's 6 in total. I'm looking for 8, and that's a fail, and so they're dead. Okay, now you have another action. What do you want to do with that action? I'm taking it that's not moving. You're not moving them, are you? Okay, I take that as a shot. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is crowd control. So that means it's blast, reaping 8 plus 2. Because it's blast and you're targeting those sentries, instead of 1 attack each, you're 6 attacks each. It's pretty awesome, actually. So you're 12 shots in total, hitting on 5s, looking for 8 pluses, because it's reaping. And you get a healthy amount of 8s. Look at that right there. You got 6 right there. So that's 15 hits in total, AP 1, so I'm 8 up to save.
You're joking!
That means
Not
9.
again!
So 9. And then 1. So I gotta roll for my leadership. And I pass. So only 1 remains. You boosted, so it has to be me, and that's my commander. Yeah. Wonder what Tyrant can do. Let's try to see if he is not. He's still. No! He's good, because there's no one around to make him afraid, so now he can move. He's gonna run this way and hold that objective, and that's his turn. Next. That's a boost for me. Well, Davicus is gonna boost, and then he'll come forward here and charge you. And he gets 4 impact hits by boosting. 6 up saves, so 3 go through. 2 attacks with his corrupted pistol. Yeah, they both hit you. That's AP 2. You're armored 1, so that means 7 up for your defense. Okay, 1 goes through.
Does 1 die?
2 damage, yeah, 1 dies from that. Now for the second. Now for the Corrupted Claw attacks, hitting on 3s. And that's all hits, and I get 2 reapings in there. If you survive this, then you deserve to win the game. Because chances are you won't survive this. If 2 go through, he's dead.
Alright, look for 7 pluses.
Correct. Oh, Okay, yeah, I saw those and I got worried. Okay, he's eliminated.
Yep.
Now, as much as that gives me a kill, it doesn't give me that objective, but it takes you off the objective. I just boosted, so it has to go to you now. Okay, so let's just keep that out. All right, it's a boost for you.
All right, who should I boost?
And now you're gonna boost your commander, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And there's one of two boost options. One is a free redeploy, but it makes more sense for him to actually charge Davicus. So he's gonna charge him. And when targeting a character that is not large or huge, this is specifically his boost now, the Assassin Blades, which he has, gains Crushing, 8+5, and Piercing, 8+5, which is a big deal because normally his damage is 2, but by getting any 8+s, your damage becomes 5. There just happens to be 5 Davicus. So if a single one goes through, you take out Davicus. So you have 4 attacks, you're hitting on 3s, and you're reaping 8+. You get 2 reapings. Davicus' defense is 4, and the piercing is 5, so that means 8b5 essentially. So I still have a 9+ defense on these, but if I fail a single one, then that damage 5 goes through and I'm dead. So here we go. And I didn't make a single one, and that takes out Davicus. And by charging Davicus, that also placed you on that objective.
Yep. Hopefully get her just regular.
All right, here we go.
That's mine.
Yep, that is yours, but it has to be mine because you just boosted.
Also mine.
There we go.
Also,
Oh, okay, well, Davicus is dead, so can't go. Jeez, come on. Oh my goodness. Come on. Boost.
No!
Jeez. On a boost, it's either Impact 1 or Bloodthirsty. I'm gonna choose Impact 1 because that gets me more attacks to see if I can take out your commander. So that's 4 Impact 1 attacks, so defense 5. And you make them all.
Yeah.
4 attacks, reaping 6+2, so I get 1. And oh my goodness, I'm hitting on 5s. So I only got 2 hits. Okay, so it's AP2 on this one.
So it's
So then it's 7 up for you.
7 ups.
Yep.
What do I need to survive?
Well, even if you fail both, you still survive. So
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and roll. Yeah, so you only take 1.
Fail 1.
5 wounds remaining. So that's a command. That's a boost for you.
Yippee. I'm gonna use him. All right, so I'm going to charge in here. I'm still within 3 inches, so that's good. And I don't have impact, right?
You don't have impact, but with your boost, you can apply Swift, and assault pistols gain AP1, which makes a little bit of a difference there because they're assault pistols. You can shoot it still as you've charged into combat. Now there is 1 executioner there with 1 wound remaining. So you just need to take out 1 wound to force a leadership check for me. And if I fail it and I'm shaken, then I no longer count as holding objectives, which means both of those objectives would be yours. If that happened, you would win. You win the scenario, the whole game.
Yeah.
Even though you already have the moral victory for taking out Davicus. Hitting on a 6+ for the assault pistol. And you make it. You make it. It's AP1 for me, so my save is a 7, which I make. But you still do have your Assassin Blade. Assassin's Blades, all right? Looking for a 5+, but really it's an 8+ because it's reaping 8. So go ahead. Oh, doing it all Inception style, are you? Okay.
That looks like it's almost not moving.
Almost. Almost. That's wow, it just went backwards all of a sudden.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That looks great.
The tension building up. What is it gonna be? What's it gonna be? And, okay, so you hit. You hit. I just realized I have parry, but you needed to hit on a 5 and you rolled a 6, so you're fine. Now, my defense, you got AP1, so I need a 7 to save this. And I get a 3. I get a 3. Which means you force that leadership test. Victory dance, I see. Remaining with 1 wound, so I am now depleted. Rolling for leadership now to see if I'm shaken. Normally it's a 6+, but now it's a 7 because you caused fear, and that's a 2.
Yes! Yes!
And that's how it should be. Huh? That the underdog should win and do the victory dance. Wow. Well, that's it for our Ravage Star battle report. And stay tuned next time for more. And leave comments. Let us know what you want to see. And if you want to steal Spectres, we've provided a link in the description for you to pick those up at the MiniWarGaming Forge, which we will be producing them physically. And that's it. Let us know what you think of the battle and of the units that were fielded and of the dancing that's happening and all the shenanigans that are unfolding before us. And that's it. So thank you very much for watching, and happy wargaming.
Yeah, aside from all the dancing, good game.
Oh, yeah. Epic handshake. Yeah, we got to get that on camera.